Hello peeps, it's the Hillbilly halfwit. He's back again on a normal video. How are you all today? Well, what's been going on in this election again? Good God, they've been betting on election results. Last night I've heard there's another scandal coming out where an alleged Labour MP has been honey trapping Conservative MPs in sex talks and texting, and that's yet to come out who it is. But I can't say on here who it is yet because I'll be done. But there is rumours that it's coming from the area in where the second in command of Labour is an MP. So it's somewhere around there. So I won't say any more about that. But anyway, we're going to talk about this betting scandal and how it's Labour and Conservative leaders are getting rid of people because it's such a scandal of somebody betting 20 quid. And then before we go on to that, we're going to talk about Vaughan Gethin actually allegedly committing fraud of 400,000, and that's okay. So let's get going. I have to say this, peeps, because my monetization was removed, so I've got to be careful how I do my videos, okay? The content in this video is intended for comedic purposes only. The views expressed in this video are not to be taken as factual information or representational of my personal beliefs. I am critically reviewing the info and videos I show as examples, whatever you think of it all. What the duck he's got going? Remember when I did that video? So a while back, Vaughan Gethin had basically allegedly been involved in fraud. It's too much to go into, but basically he was a leader. He was the leader in charge of the Welsh Bank in Wales before he became the Welsh leader, and he gave a loan of £400,000 to his mate, a firm. And then when he decided to try for the leadership, his mate gave him £200,000 of that to run his campaign. So he lent a bloke 400,000, then had £200,000 back. Of course, that's very dodgy. And then later on, it was a vote in the Senate about it, and he lost the vote by 2 votes. He himself cried racism afterwards. Then, while the vote was happening, he said 2 of the people who voted against him, the Welsh Labour AMs, were ill, and they weren't ill at all. He'd sacked them both the month before, so they had actually voted against him. So he ignored all that, received 200k, which is allegedly fraudulent, and he's still there. Still there. Keir Starmer's backing him, but some of these people, yeah, Keir Starmer isn't backing, that put 20 quid on a vote. Now, I think it's crooked as duck voting. They shouldn't be allowed to do it. They should be all sacked, in my opinion. But how can it be okay for the leader of the Welsh Labour Party to be involved in a 400k loan that is allegedly received 200k off? How come that's okay? And then he's got voted out of the Senate and not actually took what's the word for it? He's still there. Maddening. So that's okay apparently. So on Tuesday, Labour got involved in a scandal for the first time after the Labour candidate for Central Suffolk and North Ipswich, Kevin Craig, was suspended from the party after betting on a Conservative winning the seat. It is understood Labour will return 100,000 in donations he has made to the party since Keir Starmer took charge. So if that is wrong, how come that is okay? How is it okay for Vaughan Gethin to allegedly receive 200k off money that was given in a loan to his mate, and then he was voted out? So how is that okay? But this guy here voting on the Conservative is not okay. They're both not okay, aren't they? They both are not okay. Tuesday also saw 5 more police officers being added to the Gambling Commission's investigation after the Met Office passed their names over. So there's coppers in the Met Office has been gambling as well. Mr. Sunak has withdrawn back in for the first 2 Tory candidates, so he's withdrawn back in from him. Laura Saunders and Craig Williams will appear as Conservative candidates on the ballot papers, as it's too late to remove them, but will have to stand as independents. Mr. Sunak's close protection officer was arrested last week over alleged bets on July election. I expect nothing more from these fucking blunts. I'm very clear I have never on any occasion broken any rules. Well, you can read that. I can't be bothered. They are as bent as 9 Rob note. All of them. All of them. Up to 15 Conservative candidates and officials are being investigated by the Gambling Commission, according to the BBC Newsnight. It'll be more. It will be more, because they're all at it. And Isabella Oakeshott the other day, when she was doing a little small talk on LBC, said every person was all at it, all the journalists, everybody. So this is an example of what is bad behaviour. Mr. Jack said in April he put 20 quid at odds on 5 to 1 on an election being held between July and September, but had no knowledge of when it would be called until the day of Mr. Sunak's announcement. So they shouldn't be allowed to do that, but apparently putting 20 quid on is worse than receiving 200,000 as a backhander, like our Welsh leader has, allegedly. The joker there. The pish taker. The joker is, the Welsh Labour is, well, what can I say about it? Going back 3 months ago when I started this, it was all about farming. And since I've done this, I've found it's the most corrupt place. Westminster looks like nothing compared to Wales. Honest to God, when you look at Wales in the heart of it all, it's quangos and money-grabbing spunkers. I'm making words up now because they stop me when I swear. So, spungers, eh? Yeah. Spunk bubble, eh? So, right, let's go on for what Wales is up to. This was a guy now, he's gone, Lee Walters, he voted against our leader. He was one of them that was sacked. And this is what he said a while back. Remember, he was in charge of a lot of things in Wales. He was also head of a BBC in one area. He's in charge of a lot of quangos. He's in charge of Sustrans for a while, making a huge amount of money. They're money-grabbing skunks, aren't they? Now, this is what he said. For 20 years, we've pretended to know what we're doing on the economy. And the truth is, we don't really know what we're doing on the economy at all. Everybody's making it up as we're going along. Lee Walters, AM, Deputy Economy Minister. This is a calibre of cankers we got in charge. He's a right canker. And then we got the king of all cankers down there. Oh, what a canker he is. Oh, Drakeford. Drakeford, bud God. I hope all his plants in his garden die. Because he has destroyed this place. What a canker he is. Asylum seekers in Wales will receive £1,600 per month in benefits and public money to fight deportation. £1,600 a month. I'd love to have £1,600 a month. Well, we're freeloaders. Refugee homes look like a prison, says locals. They've built all that. I know I did this a while back, but I just want to refresh everybody's mind before lots of people vote for these cankers. Total of 90 temporary homes have been constructed on the site of a former school in Llantwit Major. So a refugee home has been replaced by a former school has been replaced by a bloody refugee home. What on earth is the world coming to? Voters sent council tax bombshell warnings as Welsh Labour launches worrying spy operation. Welsh Labour has launched a worrying new programme using satellites to spy on homeowners. That was so they see if they got anything in their back garden. What the hell are they doing, these people? They are fruitcakes. Do not vote for these people. PISA results. Wales slumps to the worst school test results. Worst in the UK. That's from the BBC Educational and Family Correspondent. What the hell? Everybody says Labour has been run for 25 years by these cankers, and they have no idea what they're doing. Not a fucking clue. Not a clucking clue. This is what's coming next to Labour in Wales. This is coming. It's happening in Scotland now, and Ireland is having a terrible time. Labour's gender change shake-up will end in tears. This is coming to Wales. Look at them. Look at that. That is the front bench there, covered in pride for something that doesn't exist. Hey? If you're gay or straight, I don't care what you are, but if you're running around in perverted clothes with your dangler hanging out trying to tell kids to be it, you want sending off somewhere straight away. A lunatic asylum. I don't know what is going on with the world. The world has gone clucking mad, indeed. Clucking mad. So, that's the end of this video now. But please do not vote for these people. Especially that clucker there, the Joker. Because that clucker is thinking he's getting away with all this. And you can put him in his place. Now, people need to remember now, Reform has jumped to it could have 15 people in the House of Commons. So they're surging, and they're on a level in Wales with the Conservatives. So if you can vote for them, vote for Reform. If you can't vote for Reform in Wales, vote Conservative, because the guy in charge of the Conservatives is a farmer, and a couple of the people with him are farmers as well. They are not like the UK Conservative Party, which are a bunch of cluckers. Well, there we are. That's the end of a video today. I've managed to get one out. I really like doing these videos, and thank you so much for commenting and subscribing. I know we can't agree on everything, but we agree on most things, like I always say. So please comment, rate, and subscribe, and ta-da!